Hey guys, Coach Harris again, 5 Minute Math. Hope everybody's doing well today, staying safe, having something good to eat for dinner. So anyway, today we're going to cover integers again, but this is going to be part 2 before we talked about operations with integers, specifically adding, subtracting, combining, stuff like this. Part 2 is going to be about multiplying and dividing integers, okay, both positive and negative. So let's just take a peek at this. So what we have here is, and almost everybody who's watching this video can do stuff like this, 2 times 3 equals 6. So we get that, okay? But let's move on to high school level. We're no longer going to write that times in there. We're going to put 2.3 equals 6. That, first of all, that's one of the ways that we notate that is multiplication. So what if we have a difference here in the sign of the number? So if I have 2 times 3, but one of them's negative, okay? So it's still going to be 6, but when we think about multiplication, we want to think, okay, opposite signs are going to provide negative, as long as we have 2 items being multiplied. So positive times negative is negative. All right, so let's work a little chart with this. If I have positive times negative, it's going to be negative. Well, remember, the nature of multiplication is I can interchange it, okay? It's commutative. I can flip that. So I can say the same thing is true here. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. So we can look at that as positive times negative is negative. We can have negative times positive is negative also. Okay, so we're going to build this chart a little bit. So that's opposite signs when we're multiplying 2 items. Well, what if I have same sign? So I've got negative 3, okay, multiplied by negative 2. Okay, same numbers, just this time both of them negative. Well, negative times a negative equals a positive. Okay, so negative times negative is going to be 6, and it has to be positive. Now we don't write it because we recognize if it's not something in front right there, then it's going to be positive. So opposite signs, okay, and now I'm going to have, of course we know and we understand positive times positive is positive. So a little way to package this up. So I've got opposite signs. And we're going to get a negative answer. All right, same signs. We're going to get a positive answer. Okay, that's a nice little packaged way to take a look at that. So opposite signs and same signs. All right, now what if we were to take that to a little bit next level, or to another level? What if we had more than 2 items here? Okay, well, let's kind of package it like this. So let's say I have 2 times negative 3 times negative 4. Well, how many negatives do we have there? We have 1, we have 2. That's an even number of negatives being multiplied. So my answer would be positive, because again, 2, the same would be this. All right, what if I had 3 negatives? So I've got 2 times, I'll say negative 2 times negative 3 times negative 4. Well, 2 times 3 is 6, times 4 is 24. But negative times negative becomes positive. I'm just using some PEMDAS there. Okay, let me do it like this. I said I would. Okay, so now positive times negative is negative 24. Again, these two multiply together to give me positive, bring that negative down, and so we get that right there, negative 24. So how do we package that up? If we have an even number of negative signs being multiplied or divided, then it's always going to be positive. If we have an odd number, then the answer is always going to be negative. This has been 5 Minute Math with Coach Harris. Good luck as you get better at your work with integers.